Wait, who's that eel? Who's the eel? Who's the fish? Who is the fish at the bottom? What? In tarnation? Okay, so last time, we won over Scott's heart.
Yeah.
And I love him so much. And it was great. And now we're going for Miranda. We're going for our girl Miranda. And this time I'm actually referring to a guide, like I looked at a guide vaguely a little bit. So like her stats are, I believe, charm and money. So I would have to mostly go to the library and the gym for that. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person is boring, lacks tastes, hates the outdoors, lacks manners, is a coward, and is mediocre. Manners? Yeah, alright. It's funny that, like, my choices, like, the first few times I played this game, that my choices for the last question, usually, what was it, would steer me Miranda's way. And I was just like, she likes me. Okay, smarts 9, boldness 3, creativity 5, charm 4, fun 7, and money 5. Let's start with the library. That's how we get the cash money. We're getting that Bitcoin. After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare or death with Polly, and that would be a super interesting event to cover. But then the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation, and that I already had this one. Bound to be interesting. Hey, you faves! You were making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up? Hey, you two. Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular that enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future because continuity at the school seems to be a bit random. Are you sure about that? Anyway, thing is, Miranda and I were already between two ideas. I proposed we started the Club Club, a delightful meta club where we enjoy ourselves by designing and crafting new school clubs. Boring! I proposed the Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club, a club where we would spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies. Wow, you two really know how to sound two-dimensional. But in any case, can't you both just do your own clubs? No, our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one, because Brian always seems to choose based on who he was to ask to prom. So which one should we go for? Remember, one of the ideas includes ponies. Tough choice. Mostly because I'm like super drunk right now. I'm reading it with the exact same cadence as I did the first time. Ah, memories. A tough choice indeed, but it's your opportunity to convince Polly one of these options because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask to prom. The pony one is at night. The pony one is at night. Club because yippee! The best club is the club because yippee! And so you throw lots of colorful happy confetti that you carry with you when you want to cheer people up. I actually like that idea for Brian specifically, because, I don't know, it's cute. Alongside your black and white sad confetti for more solemn situations. Confetti! I love confetti! I also value confetti as a very valid argument, so club it is! I must admit, confetti is pretty nice. Maybe Liam was right the whole time, and I wasn't able to see it because of the lack of confetti in his arguments. Really? That was what you needed to be convinced? I'm this close to arguing with you about changing your mind. But you know what? If we start designing and crafting our club now, it will be the first of many clubs we will create. Huzzah! Your silliness and cheerfulness is stupid, but nice, huh? You know what? As the club president, I think the second club we can craft and design might be a Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club. Aw, Liam, there's a little fluffy purple heart deep down under that hater facade, isn't there? Shut up. Aw, damn it, that wasn't for Liam! Damn it! Aw, everyone's happy now. Also, you might be into conquering that little fluffy purple heart eventually. Eventually, but not this time! Frick! For now, you gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Yay! Oh, we only just started. I thought we were a lot further into the game. What the hell? Many people go to the bathroom to fulfill a very basic biological need, euphemized, in fact, as going to the bathroom. But when you go, you're immediately greeted by the hullabaloo that can only come from the clamoring of many armored merpeople. This goddamn school. Here, my judgment is final. The sentence is death, to be carried out immediately by my most trusted executioner, Exthrop. Miranda is sitting on what should, again euphemistically, be called a porcelain throne, but which has been turned into a quite literal throne, adorned with gold and jewels and dolphin skulls. I never considered what a dolphin skull looks like, and now I'm curious. In what was the next stall before the walls were knocked down, a bare-chested masked executioner holds the prisoner aloft. It's a goldfish in a plastic bag that they're about to flush down the toilet. Wait! Cries the goldfish. Yes? Any last words? Or gloves? I demand a trial by combat! Cries the goldfish. Oh shoot, I hate when they do that. I am royally obligated to royally oblige. Very well then, choose your champion. The goldfish swishes his fishy little tail, and suddenly an enormous fishman with huge rippling muscles, somehow even though he still has scales and it's all very confusing, but anyway, he appears, and he wields an enormous battle axe. What the fuck is that name? Axramalquatus. 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 Axramalquatus, the trailable. Yep, Axramalquatus. Axramalquatus. Axramalquatus, the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated again? All of my prisoners are so predictable. I could have you fight him, Exthrop, but I'd hate to lose my best executioner. There's Sharkheaded Max the Axe, or Madrigal the Murderess, or Whale-Dicked Wayland the Wanderer. Whale-Dicked. But of course, there's only one champion worthy to fight the undefeated Don't make me say that name again. The terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated? And that's Brian, the nightmare from the surface, breather of air. Don't worry, Brian. Just because whatever the hell his name is, the terrible has killed literally every single champion he has ever come up against, doesn't mean he's going to kill you. God damn it. Now you can't even piss without the threat of being ripped limb from limb by a fish. Better find a way to turn this around so you can survive and, more importantly, impress Miranda. Point out to the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated, that you're all above water so he can't breathe. The goldfish said by trial by combat. He didn't say what kind. Challenge him to combat you in the popular video game of battling pocket humans. Pokemon. Yeah. This feels like the smart answer to me. And this feels like the fun answer to me, so... Smart? Yeah! You bring yourself up to your full height, which is still nowhere near close to being as tall as the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated, and approach him menacingly. If we're above water, you whisper in his ear flap, and you have gills, which you do, then how are you breathing? Axramalquatus's eyes go giant, and they were already pretty big. He gasps for air and clutches at his throat. His gills flap frantically, but there is no water to filter through them. Oh look, it would appear your champion has been defeated, you tax-evading scum. Now prepare to meet your maker. Wait, what? Tax evasion? Any last words? You may be able to flush me down the toilet, said flush me down the turlet. I want to give this fish a voice all of a sudden. You may be able to flush me down the turlet, says the goldfish bravely. But you'll never be able to take me far. Well, you'll never be able to take away the likelihood that I can live in the sewers and mutate into something far greater than I am now, and return to fight Brian, the nightmare from the surface, breather of air, my own self. Why did I throw a British accent in that? A risk I am most certainly willing to take. After all, Brian just proved himself to be my greatest, bravest, beautifulest champion ever. I'm flattered. And with that, the traitorous tax-evading goldfish is flushed down the toilet. But who gives a fuck about that, because Miranda's obviously smitten with you. Yay! And all because you remembered how air works. You gain +2 boldness and 1 charm. Yeah! You see Miranda hovering in the hallway, whistling to herself and checking out her reflection in her own scales. Why, hello there, Brian. How funny and random to see you here entirely by coincidence near your locker. Seeing as how we've been getting on so well lately, I have decided to afford you the honor and privilege of taking me to the seahorse races. Yay! You can pick me up after school today and bring me an assortment of flowers and chocolates as a gift. You're welcome. Aw man, a chance to buy shit from Miranda and take her on an outing you have no interest in? Sounds amazing, let's rock! You go to the horse races and look for Miranda. She's wearing a beautiful and intricate horse race hat. Unfortunately, a sudden gust blows the hat away. You could swear that you could hear the wind whispering, "Not enough budget." But it surely must have been your imagination. Hey Brian, I'm here. Hi, look at this. Daddy always gives me money when I go to see horse races. It isn't much, of course. Only a shitload of money. Only like 3 billion money. But it should still make things more fun to bet. Of course, nothing would sour this lovely date faster than picking a losing horse, so I'll put this daunting choice entirely on you. So how should we choose the winning seahorse so that this day goes down in memory as a pleasurable experience rather than a sign that we should never speak again? Yikes, no pressure then. But no worries, you know the perfect method for choosing winning race seahorses. Why watch people ride seahorses when you could be riding me? No, literally though. Get me a saddle and let's enter the race! Okay, what are my stats? I think, like, I did look at a walkthrough, and, like, apparently some choices being a good choice and others not being a good choice is dependent on, what your stats are. Let's see. I really don't know which one to pick. This one? Yeah, bold! Yeah, bold! We bold! Ride you? Why, this is an option I've never even contemplated. I've never heard of one person riding another before. Miranda, bless. Bless your sweet little heart. If there's one thing I've learned from years of helping Daddy suppress peasant uprisings, it's that if you want something done right, have your servants do it themselves. But since they're not here, I suppose that makes you my servant. Let's do it. Let's win the race ourselves. The two of you sneak down to the stables and quickly forge the necessary paperwork to enter the races. At the sound of the Mer gunshot, you and your fellow seahorses are off and running. You run as fast as someone who's hoping to earn a prom date with a beautiful mermaid princess, which is very, very fast. So fast, in fact, that you somehow manage to outrun over a dozen seahorses who have been training their whole lives for this moment, undoubtedly crushing their hopes and dreams. And the winner is, booms the announcer, Princess Miranda riding Brian. Oh, huzzah! What a glorious victory this is, asserting my superiority over my subjects not only by birthright, but also by sheer talent. It does seem like you did most of the heavy lifting, as it were, since Miranda isn't particularly heavy, but why spoil this beautiful moment? This has been a perfectly wonderful outing. I should very much like to ride you again sometime. If only she knew what she was saying. Still, that's better than not. You gain +2 money from the bet and +1 charm from being ridden by a princess. Hell yeah! I am the richest I've ever been. Miranda! Ha! Let's go! Let's ask Miranda to prom! You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you? Oh, are you really asking me to the monster prom? How chivalrous and brave of you! Yes, yes, I accept your proposal. Oh, I can't wait to order a poisoned apple online so I can fall into a magical slumber until you come to my house on the night of the monster prom. No, wouldn't it be better if you gave the apple to me? I could be your shining prince. I see no issues with doing this. See you soon. She already said it for me. See you soon, my knight in shining armor. Oh, her dress is so cute. What a magic night. She's so pretty. Prom night was a night to remember. She's so short, I love her. And it definitely will be remembered since Miranda brought a jester, a bard, and a scribe to document everything. Probably centuries from now, mer people will still sing songs about your magical prom date together. You even shared a beautiful kiss, and what you didn't know at the time was that some weeks later, an entire mer village would be destroyed to build a statue depicting it. Hooray for domestic terrorism! Because your love is more valuable than the lives of many. Like, literally. Yay! We did it! We won another heart! Brian, most likely to be Razgard, the space goddess of illusion in disguise. Good for him. Yeehaw! We did it! 2 for 2! Yahoo! Oh! If life gives you lemons, unlock a new secret ending! A secret ending? Hello? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Ow, Vicky is short too, I love that. They're so beautiful, I love them. Polaroids. Let's see what these Polaroid is for. Miranda! The princess to my castle. Oh, that is cute! Oh, cute! What's going on in the background there? Whose head? So no head? The princess to my castle. Cute! Oh! That was cute. But like, who's left now? There's Polly, Liam, and Vera. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna go for Liam next. Yeah. So, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you want. Every number counts. And follow me on Twitch to catch the adventure in real time. And maybe we'll meet again when the adventure continues. Safe travels!